The Dutch model of testing, as it compares to a 24-hour urine collection and analysis, has a couple key benefits. Obviously, there's a very intuitive improvement in that the collection is easier. It's a dried urine test, so it only requires the patient to collect urine on filter paper a couple times throughout the day. And it seems like that's the primary benefit, but it's not. The primary benefit is really just the information that we're able to give, because in a 24-hour urine collection, you get the hormones for the entire day. And that's a benefit for reproductive hormones, but it's actually a drawback when it relates to cortisol, because in cortisol, the daily pattern itself is a key piece to analyzing HPA axis activity. So cortisol is supposed to go quite high in the morning and then drop down throughout the day. And when there's dysfunction, not in the overall levels, but in the pattern itself, that can be a real problem, and it's associated with a lot of negative outcomes. But how do you assess that? People typically move from a urine test to a salivary test to get that information, and that's the great thing with Dutch testing, is you get to preserve all the benefits of urine testing, the estrogen metabolites, the androgen metabolites, so on and so forth, but you get to preserve what's the main benefit of saliva testing, which is the cortisol pattern throughout the day. So it takes the benefit of both tests in terms of information and brings them into one test, and at the same point, you have an easier collection than any of the tests. So when you add those things together, you really just have a better test that's easier for the patient and is going to give the provider more information to draw their clinical conclusions from and to treat the patient appropriately.